challenge? We got a challenge. use the challenge. Holy cow.
He tripped. No, he tripped on the number. Did the grass change himself? Just tripped.
I ran out of gas.
Back at the big house, we're looking, what, 22 years ago, maybe? And it was an overcast day. We just got off to a good start that year. We beat Virginia in the Kickoff Classic in the Meadowlands. You know, Notre Dame worldwide. We're traveling all over the country. Been to Ireland. I hear we're going to Italy. Rome might hook us up with a little scrimmage, something like that. But anyway, on this field, on this sideline, it was a hard-fought game, and it was really a defensive battle. You know, 3 yards in a cloud of dust was our mentality under Coach Holtz at the time, and special teams played a huge part. So we're going to go to the end zone where the first kickoff return took place.
Ismail down around the 5-yard line. The kick will come down, and Raghib will take it. Takes it at the 12, 15, 20, 25. He's at the 30. Afterburners are on. He's going 40, 45, 50. Down the sideline at the 35. A race to the goal line at the 10, the 5. A touchdown. Irish.
Okay, we're in the end zone where our first return took place, and we always ran middle returns. Coach Holtz and the kickoff team of that year, or kickoff return team that year, the reason we ran middle returns because I always, as a running back, I always felt like I had the option of seeing a hole and then hitting it. So if I remember correctly, I think the first catch, and I, you know, I'm an old man now, so don't get mad at me if I'm not exact. Okay, I just remember getting the kick, and I remember, because it was a middle return, you always want to set the return going straight, and then if you have to, you can break left or right. And I just remember getting the ball. I remember a little traffic, getting hit. Thank you, Jerry Schmidt, because if I had not gone through the workout that he put together for us that summer, I probably would have got hit and tackled. But, you know, the man made my butt bigger, legs big, all that stuff. So, boom, I got hit, bam, bam, off, boom, boom. And then I see, off to my right, it was like an opening. And so the opening, and if I'm not mistaken, I think Rodney Culver either sealed it off or somehow I knew to follow him. And we affectionately called him Cookie or House because he was just so big and he ate chocolate chip cookies all the time. Shout out to Chips Ahoy. All right, so I'm running. I see him, and then it's like I'm running, and I remember, I think, from peripheral, after seeing the lane, I remember maybe it was like, I think Corin Brown or somebody was chasing me. I don't know if Rodney was like, go, go, go. And so I was just rolling, just going the whole way. And it was awesome because even though it was wet, Adidas had these special shoes with this extra rain grip that I was wearing, and straight old school, but with a new school flair. Okay, 20, 19. And so as I'm getting close and I'm realizing we're going to score, I was so thankful that as it was happening, you know, I remember my grandmother used to always tell me to always give thanks. God gives you talents and abilities, and one of the greatest ways to thank Him is thanking Him and using it to the fullest. So I got on my knees right here, and I was just so thankful. I was saying thank you right here. Got up. We were in this end of the field, and I forget what the score was, but obviously we were receiving the ball. And so now, if I'm remembering, we didn't think they were going to kick it to us. And so Coach Holtz, however, his rule was, especially if he felt like a player had a hot hand, if they do squib, which we were preparing for, or if they kick it kind of cockamamie, I want Rocket to have the ball. So we're kind of preparing for that. So now we're going to flip around, and the end zone that I'm going to be catching it is up here.
And the Rockets back for it. He's at the 9, to the 10, gets to the 15, the 20, 25, out of the pack, 30, 35. Goodbye, baby! At the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Bye-bye, Rocket touchdown, Irish!
we were surprised that I was surprised that it was up in the air, because you know, coach prepared us for a squib or some type of maybe trying to kick it at an angle and blocking us off one way or the other. So now, get the ball, bam. Again, it's a middle return. A middle return is always good, especially for me as a running back, because it's like all I do is I'm looking for a hole, and wherever I see a hole, boom. So this time the hole was off to the left, and again, Rodney Culver, my man Cookie, was leading the way. Now recalling, there was interference in this area perhaps, and it was almost like having to start to stop and then start again. So again, thank you, Jerry Schmidt. For all you young cats out there watching this video, it is so important to prepare yourself for this game of football, to prepare yourself in anything in life. But whatever you're doing, especially since we're on the football field and talking about football, you got to prepare yourself properly. And I'm so thankful to Schmitty, because up until that point in my career, it was just, you know, natural ability. I didn't really take the weight room serious. I didn't really take my rest serious. I didn't really take hydration serious, eating right, all the things that go in to putting your best foot forward when you get on the field. And it was like a kicker. And I was like, oh man, what am I supposed to do? Well, I shouldn't have asked that question. I should have asked the question, what is Rodney going to do? And so what Rodney essentially did was run into the kicker and run over the kicker, and the results of that confrontation was the kicker had to get taken out of the stadium with a sling on his arm. This time, after Rodney ran over the kicker, now it was like the convoy, and he was so happy, and he was from Detroit, so Detroit is just up the road. So it was like, it was amazing. It was just so, and we were all, you know, our sophomore year, we were making a contribution to the team. Everybody's really just excited. We were happy. And you know how nowadays, when the young people, especially in these big environments, there's so much media, there's a glut of attention for content. When I was younger and we were at Notre Dame, we knew all eyes were going to be on us when we played Michigan, when we played USC, when we played Miami, when we played Tennessee. We knew all eyes were going to be on us. And we used to call these Sports Illustrated games, because we knew that if we did well in these games, the likelihood of us not only being in the magazine, but being on the cover was huge. That was everything here at the Big House. About to be under the lights tonight. Raghib Ismail live on UND.com. Check us out anytime, every time. Gonna have new content, good information. Go Irish.